another chapter in the Radpherd. There's quite a few things to show you this time, but there wasn't really enough of them at one point to be able to make a video sooner. So the first thing, look at my MSD. No distributor. Unfortunately, you still have something that looks like a distributor. I had to adapt two different distributors together to get that because they don't make one for the flathead, at least not yet. And going on back to the very back, which is something I've had done for quite a while, is I have the drive shaft in. I made a new drive shaft loop that's two pieces of pipe welded together to get it high enough to clear. Now, of course, once it's in place, it doesn't move because I have a independent rear suspension. The problem was getting the drive shaft into place, so I needed the extra clearance. Another thing that's happened, I got my air conditioning vents in. Yeah, the welding looks like crap, but that's kind of the way this whole project is working. I'm struggling with my welding technique, and I'm not actually trying to make it look that great anyway. But I'm happy they're in, so that's one other project that's done. Another thing, steering column. I felt pretty lucky on that one. I got it to bolt up right underneath the dash like it was before, just I had to make my own holes. But it has good positioning and all that for it to feel just like you're in a car or truck, you know, that's been designed for it. One of the things I've noticed about a lot of hot rods is that they don't have head clearance, and the steering column is right in your face. Another thing that's happened, we got the 3 back seats in, so I'm trying to get a better view back further. I'll step back out here and go around the door, and maybe it'll show it a little better. There you go. Yeah. So there's another thing that's gotten underway. Something else. Bought a pair of power seats so that I can put them in the front. At one point I was hoping I could use the seat itself, but no, it's too bulky, it's too thick and all that. It takes up too much space. So the seat's got to go. I'll just keep the power part of it. Something that I'm working on but ran into a few difficulties is the steering mechanism. I have the universal for the top, but the one for that matches to the rack and pinion is incorrect, and I found out that the company I bought the rack and pinion from has a special size, which I'd be willing to bet is metric, because even their rod ends are metric. And there's another view of the distributor. I have to figure out how to clamp it to keep it from rotating. I'm not sure how that works. I can't remember how it was on the motor that came out of here. Another thing, and maybe the last thing, is I got my my brake cylinder and booster put in, and this unit happened to be a setup that is designed with the pedal and all in place. So I now have my brake pedal as well, which I'm quite pleased with the way that worked out. I then have a diamond plate cover for it, of course, and I have a diamond plate cover for for the access to the brake cylinder. So now I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've accomplished. Here's another view of the steering mechanism, the air conditioning vent. So there we go. All right. Well, as you can see, there is progress. Still doesn't go fast enough, I'm sure. And I'm sure for anybody that's curious about how this thing is going to all work out, you'd like to see me being able to move much faster than I have been. But this is the price you pay for wanting to have something unusual, and you're picky about what has to be and what can't and what doesn't have to be the way you want it. So with all that mumbling and all that crap going on in my brain, just remember, I'm not childish. I'm at a higher level of immaturity. See you.